5 that were overturned, a lot of houses damaged, and the one thing that concerns me that we have not heard, well, we have reports of LaRue County Sheriff send EMS in Magnolia area, along with the Hodgenville and Buffalo areas. That's LaRue County. Back to Hart County, now they're saying 5 critical injuries.
Which is what I came out here to let you know about, John. 10 injuries right now reported out of Bonneville. That's the Sheriff's Department there that's called our newsroom to let us know that 5 of those are considered critical right now. Those people have been ferried to the local hospital there. And, of course, we are continuing to answer questions there in our newsroom and to take calls about reports of injuries and property that's been...
yeah, and folks from around the area, they can call us at 1-800-800-WAVE, 2 800s and then 9283. We thank you for your calls. We do not know how many injuries there are in LaRue County. The same storm that has produced the injuries and the bad damage in northern Hart County went across southern LaRue County. I'm very concerned about the Magnolia area. We've had at least 4 fire departments send EMS and their fire equipment to the Magnolia area, but again, no reports out of that. I'm kind of dreading the information that we're going to be getting out of the Magnolia area in southern LaRue County. And of course, we also had that injury earlier. I believe there's an injury or 2 in the Rineyville area, and we had damage in the E-Town area. Craig, what do you have for us here?
This is a confirmation on what you're talking about. This came in from the National Weather Service, so they too are confirming numerous injuries in the Hammersville area in Hart County.
Yeah, that'd be Bonneville's along Interstate 65 in the northern part of Hart County, and then the other communities are in the northeastern part. And again, the Magnolia area then is a little further east into the southern part of LaRue County. So it appears that is the hardest hit area. E-Town was in Rineyville areas also had some damage. Craig, what else do you have for us here?
Adair County.
Tornado warning. Okay, and you know, and we're going to mention this. It's not one of our prime counties that we talk about. Go ahead and punch up graphics 1 on this because we do have. Well, it's on the green Adair County border, and Adair County is the Columbia area, downstate Kentucky there. And there's a tornado, Weather Service radar indicating a possible tornado on the green Adair County border, and it's moving east and will reach Milltown in about 5 minutes and should reach the Columbia and Cane Valley areas in about, there it is right there. Put that up, we have that up so Craig can point that out.
You can.
Usually that's pretty far downstate Kentucky, but we have a number of viewers down there. You know, we hear from them by the mail all the time, and again, it looks like this tornado. Well,
you can see how intense the storm was, John, as it was moving to the east right here. Notice how it has a purple in it.
Right. And we have found in the past, whenever there's purple showing up on the Weather Service radar, that's a sign of either extremely large hail, high winds, or tornado. And evidently, for our friends down in Columbia, Kentucky, we want you to take cover now. Take cover now, a possible tornado heading towards your community. And again, this has been a very rough night. Can we, Chris, can you pull out the, okay, what do you got, Charles? I'm sorry.
We have a tornado warning just issued by the Weather Service for eastern Washington, Clark, and Scott counties in southern Indiana until 9 p.m.
Chris, get the Scott County radar up there, and that might be able to pinpoint that. Are Craig going to put that into the wider range? Okay, it's, what is it again, Charles?
Eastern Washington, Clark, and Scott counties.
Okay, so evidently, we're getting some reports of tornadoes. Is this a radar report?
Radar report from the Weather Service.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, got another one coming out. As soon as we get a zoom in on these counties, here's Louisville, this is Clark County, here's Floyd County. This tornado warning. This is in effect until 9 o'clock. And, wait, hang on. Okay, so we have a severe thunderstorm warning. Now, the other one's a tornado warning, correct? Okay, so Harrison, that's Corydon. Floyd, that's New Albany. You're under a severe thunderstorm warning. Eastern Washington, from Salem east, Scottsburg, that's Scott County, and Clark County, and I'd say especially the northern parts of Clark County, under a tornado warning now. Weather Service radar indicating possible tornadoes. Do we have this up on the other radar yet?
It's coming, but not there yet.
Okay, and again, we continue to track this other storm, possible tornado near Bloomfield. This has produced tornado damage in the Bardstown area about 20 minutes ago. At least one building badly damaged in Bardstown. So we've had E-Town hit by a tornado tonight, Rineyville, Bardstown, Bonneville, Magnolia, Hammondsville, and now we're getting the high winds and possible tornadoes in southern Indiana.
Okay,
go ahead and switch radars on the
County
screen
now.
here.
You'll be able to see a pretty intense cell that's over on the eastern edge.
I'll tell you what, go and put up Washington County in Indiana there, Chris.
Okay, let me see if we...
Washington
Let's go to
okay, we're going to switch over
Indiana.
because the line that this tornado warning is being issued on, okay, this is southern Indiana, the Salem area. Hang on, it's going to take just a second there to print up here.
We'll scan through here and take a look.
Just a second there.
Scott County is in southern Indiana.
And it should be scanning by in a
ignore
moment.
this. We're getting some computer okay, we're going to have to go back to the other radar a second. Evidently, our computer has jammed for a second. All right, we're going to keep it here for just a few minutes because we are reporting damaging tornadoes in the viewing area. Our apologies to the UK fans. I'm sorry there, Craig.
Graphics too. You can take a look.
Okay, go ahead and go back
Scott County now.
But our apologies to the UK fans. We'll get back in just a minute, but this has been a very serious situation. We have a number of people injured across Kentucky, and now we have tornado warnings in Indiana. All right, flash that yellow for me, please, if you could. The line of severe thunderstorms, and this line's been producing winds of 60 miles per hour or so, hitting the Salem area right now. Here's another heavy cell just west of Fredericksburg, south of Livonia, and then you get down in here into Crawford County. It looks rougher. I'm going to take that in just a second. Evidently, though, Weather Service is indicating a possible tornado development along this line. So if you live in Little York, South Boston, over toward the Scottsburg, Austin areas, Henryville, Underwood, be prepared to take cover for a possible tornado. Chris, switch me over to the Crawford County radar now. We're going to remain in southern Indiana here and see what we get. Okay, here's Crawford County, and again, it's going to take a second. Craig, you have some new information
one of the areas
for us?
we're going to watch for is right through here. This is just the confirmation on the tornado warning now in effect for northern Clark County, Indiana, Scott County, and eastern Washington County. This is a radar-indicated tornado at this point, so we don't have any confirmation of that on the ground or anything like that, but radar does
looks like our
indicate
radar's jammed again. Go ahead and go back to graphics 1. I'm going to take a look at this here,
Okay.
Craig.
Once again, the area we're talking